it's Lisa from Blessed Life Ever. I hope you've had a great day today. I wanted to come at you really quick today to share with you a couple of quick, easy, and inexpensive DIY projects that you can do to decorate your home for Halloween and for the fall. So what I'm going to be doing today is covering pumpkins. I'm having a girls' night out Halloween party just for the ladies. And the theme of my party, of course, girls' night out. But the color scheme is going to be like blush, which is a very soft pink color, and black. And stay tuned to my Instagram feed as well as YouTube to see how that turns out. But one of the things that I wanted to do was to cover my pumpkin, and I'll be using this large pumpkin here with black lace. I thought that would be so elegant. I hadn't seen one in the store before, so I figured, you know, why not try to do this myself? All right, so we're gonna start with that project first. So for this one, we're gonna be covering this pumpkin here with black lace. This one is super easy, super quick, and you'll only need a couple of items. Of course, you're gonna need this pumpkin, and this is not a, you know, a live pumpkin. This is like a plastic pumpkin that you can use year after year, and I will be repurposing this and using this same pumpkin as part of my Thanksgiving decor as well. So, and black lace is the other item that you'll need. I purchased this black lace at Walmart, and it was already cut to 1.5 yards, 1.5, and it says carnation lace because there's a very pretty floral pattern on this lace, and as you can see on the back, it's 100% polyester, so there's a little stretchiness to the fabric. It's also hand washable. All right, so what you would need to do is cut out a piece of lace that is going to be big enough to cover your entire pumpkin with a little bit left over on the top. And the only other thing we'll be needing for this is just a black hair tie. Very simple. All right, so the first thing you will want to do is remove the stem to the pumpkin and then save this. Don't throw that away because we'll reuse this for another project. All right, so I've already cut the lace to save time here. And what you want to do, just place your pumpkin in the middle of the lace. And I am sitting the pumpkin in the middle of the lace with the stem side up facing me. Very simple. The only thing you have to do is just gather. So you want to gather the lace and pull it up to the top of the pumpkin, kind of just like you would do a ponytail or something. All right, and you want to pull it tight. You don't really want it to be loose. So you can see how pretty this is looking already. And I picked a lace that had kind of a wide pattern. It wasn't really tightly woven, so you could see the detail of the white pumpkin underneath with just this sheer black lace on the top. All right, so I'm gonna take my hair tie and I'm gonna gather this. There's some right there. Pull this tight, gather it. All right, and you want to pull the lace up to the top. So that you have like a little stem here. All right, and basically that's all that you do. Very quick and easy. We pulled it kind of tight, and you can see that the lace has already kind of made detailing for like the veining in the pumpkin, or what would be the veins of the pumpkin. So this is how it looks. We've got the little poof or the stem on top here. All right, and probably what I will do is put this on my table, maybe on this pedestal or something. You can't really see here because this is too tall, but you get the idea. So this is project number 1. All right, the next project we're gonna do, covering pumpkins. I really have been loving the blue and white chinoiserie patterns in pottery. Some people call them ginger jars, temple jars, and I have been collecting a lot of them. I am obsessed with them. I love the blue and white color palette, and that color palette is in my living room as well. So I thought, how nice would it be to have maybe 1 or 2 pumpkins covered in this beautiful blue and white chinoiserie pattern. All right, they do sell similar type pumpkins. I've seen them on Etsy and other websites as well, but you will pay anywhere from $45 to maybe upwards over $200 each for these pumpkins. They have beautiful porcelain or resin pumpkins that people do, and they hand paint them, and that's beautiful. But I figured I can recreate this really quickly and inexpensively. So for this second project we're going to do, you only need 3 items. All right, so I'm going to be using Mod Podge. You should be familiar with that, and I purchased this at the Dollar Tree for $1. I also got a package of 3. There were 3 in here. I've already used 1. Dabber sponges. Come 3 to a pack. Focus, focus. And I purchased these at the Dollar Tree as well. All right. And then I had these cocktail napkins that I had purchased a while back. That just happened to be in this blue and white pattern. So I'm going to be using one of these napkins to cover this. And these napkins, cocktail napkins, I love to keep different cocktail napkins for different seasons. I dress my bar cart up, and depending on what theme I'm having, or if I'm having guests over, I love to change them out. So I already had these, and I got these for $2. I don't remember where I got them, but they were marked down to $2. So I was very excited about that. All right, so let's get started. The first thing you want to do, and another thing, you can use any size pumpkin you want. You could use a large pumpkin. Just know that, you know, they're not going to last forever. You will have to throw them away. You can't use them year after year. Even if you use a plastic pumpkin, it doesn't matter what size. As long as you have the napkins, you can use multiple napkins to cover the pumpkin if it's large. But these are small. I ordered these pumpkins actually on Amazon, and I got them in bulk. I got a package of 12 of them. Amazon Prime, of course, love it. And they were here really quick, and I only paid maybe about $12 or $13 for a dozen of these little pumpkins. And there were 2 different sizes that came in the package of 12. So the first thing we're going to do is just gently twist to remove this stem. And this one comes out easy. It's just a plastic stem. All right, we're going to get one of our sponges. And what we're going to do, we're just going to kind of like decoupage and glue this paper napkin on to the pumpkin. Very simple. All right, so I'm just going to pour a little. And those of you that have used Mod Podge before know that it's a little bit thinner than like regular glue, so it may get a little runny, but that's okay. It's washable, so that shouldn't be any problem. So you just want to go around the bottom of the pumpkin. I've started adhering the Mod Podge to the bottom of the pumpkin, which is opposite of the side with the stem on it. And I'm just going around making sure that the glue gets into all these little grooves into the pumpkin. And I'm only going to do the Mod Podge halfway up to start with. And you want to place it in the middle and work the napkin up the side of where you have adhered the glue to. All right, so we've got just a little glue around the bottom, so I'm going to adhere more Mod Podge. Mod Podge is great. You can really use this for a lot of different projects, so generally I keep some here at the house. All right, so I'm gonna just ease this up on this side. And this is paper, so you have to be gentle with it. You don't want to tear it. You know, but it's sturdy enough where you shouldn't have to worry. You want to smooth in the little creases and divots in the pumpkin. I'm gonna adhere more Mod Podge to this side. You don't want too much to make it wet and soggy, just enough to adhere the napkin to the pumpkin. Because when this gets kind of soaking wet, you know, that's when it gets gloppy and you could definitely tear your paper. Okay, so working our way up. I like to work in small areas with this pumpkin. Like, I'm not gonna put Mod Podge over the whole pumpkin at once. I like to kind of work my way up slowly just to kind of see where I am. Okay. All right, so that should do it. All right. When you get all the way up to the top, you want to smooth your wrinkles. All right, and you see that we have a little excess left here at the top. All right, I'm gonna grab some scissors to cut this and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that. I thought I had the scissors on the tray, but I didn't. So I'm just gonna snip this across the top where the excess is. Okay. All right, and as you can see, if you gently press this in, it sticks nicely. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit of Mod Podge around the circle of the top, the center rather, and just gently smooth these edges at the top down. Okay, Mod Podge will dry clear, so although it's going on white, when it dries, it's gonna be clear and it won't distract at all from the pattern of this. Now, you will want to dry this upside down for at least 2 to 4 hours. I think Mod Podge dries pretty quickly. And I do have a couple of ones that have already been done that I have finished. Here are 3 of them, different sizes. And I just love this little project. So here we have our lace pumpkins. I've also done a smaller one in the black lace, and I'll be using that on my tablescape as well. So we just have a variety of pumpkins. I'm going to be using these on some of my shelves around the Thanksgiving time to decorate My pumpkins will be different. They will be blue and white to match my ginger jars and temple jars that are on my shelves. And this is just really a quick, easy, and inexpensive way that you can customize the look that you have for fall. It can coordinate with whatever your color palette or your decor is. You know, fall doesn't have to always be about orange and golds. You know, why not blue and white, or why not any color that you want? So definitely stay tuned to see what I'll be doing for Halloween as well as Thanksgiving. And this time of year just really kicks off my holiday season. I love to decorate, and definitely I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Also, I have a blog website, lots of great content on blog, blessedlifeever.com. Please check it out. I'll leave the link below, as well as the links to all my social media. And so I will see you very soon in the next video. As always, be blessed. Thank you.